Good day, everyone, to my co-masterants, and to our campus director, and at the same time, our professor in this subject, Dr. Proceso Castel. I am Mrs. Marjorie Bicada, your facilitator this moment. Okay, my topic is all about human resource management. Learning objectives. Define what human resource management is, identify the roles and functions of human resource management, overviewing the recruitment process of DepEd, private Catholic educational institution CHED, appreciate the importance of having HRM in education. Okay, this is the outline of my report, the flow, human resource management, and we will also tackle human resource manager, roles and function of HRM in education, recruitment process of HRM in different level of education, importance or impact of HRM in education. So what is HRM or human resource management? Well, it is effective management of people in an organization. Hence, it helps to gain a competitive advantage. It exists to improve the skills and knowledge of people in an organization. Hence, its aim is to maximize an individual's ability. This will make the individual work in the best way possible. Okay. Have here human resource manager. Only a good HR manager knows how to spot talent and put the right people in all the right places. It is one great skill to have, and such professionals area are area real asset for their organizations. Whether we talk about schools or multinational corporations. So again, ang human resource management is sila ang department nga nag-manage, okay, within the entire employees sa organization or workforce, okay. And then na sila head, it calls as a human resource manager. And then private and public schools have different recruitment process. Okay, later on we will know about it. Okay, spotting talented samples. None of this would be possible if education itself wasn't run by those same principles of good HR that finds good teachers or motivators and puts them to good use. Some people are just born to be mentors or educators that inspire the best qualities in others. They must be found, recognized, and trained to educate eager young minds of tomorrow. So kani ang challenge sa sa human resource management nga mangita sila og ng professionals na naadjay kanang naay able to do her profession, not just kanang naay gusto ra mo teach because she just wanted to receive salary, but as well as naadjay sila kanang naay goal, which is to educate people, and not just to educate but also inspire the learners, okay, in their young minds. So as this area continues to evolve, the classic role of a teacher changes from an educator to an HR manager who knows how to spot talented samples and make them shine. This is why choosing talented, charismatic individuals with exceptional communication skills as teachers is extremely important on all levels of our education process. Okay, so kailangan jud nga kanang naay talented, charismatic individuals, and then possessing of communication skills. Kinahanglan man jud na sa ato ang field. Okay, ibala-bala ta sa community. So, then Also, student will not learn if you didn't know what you're saying about, or you didn't know how to communicate well to them. So if you fail to do this, so much great talent will be lost due to negligence. So with proper guidance, young minds can flourish and achieve success. But this requires good mentors who find pleasure and gratification in motivating others to achieve their dreams or educational goals. It is a noble task and we sure need more of those people. But first, we need to find them and train them with the help of some proper HR management. So that's the purpose. Okay, indicating the rules of HR in education. So according to Kazi Hook, there is evidence that shows principals and teachers' performance has more effect on students' achievement, showing that it is imperative to act on that knowledge and strengthen the education workforce to better serve students by administering the rule of human resources. So, grabe kuno ang epekto ng usa ka abilities sa usa ka teacher sa performance sa usa ka bata. So the goals of human resource management and education are to develop the workers and contribute to goal achievement. So mao jud ni usa sa goal sa HRM or human resource management. Develop sa mga workers, mga employee, and then makakontribute pod sa goal achievement or the vision mission goals of a certain school or educational institution. So human resource management has two major specific roles to play, including the strategic role and operational. So what is strategic role? So in the strategic role, Professor Al-Nafad mentioned that human resources are critical for effective educational functioning and its importance has grown dramatically in the last 2 decades. HR professional should be committed to the job, remain dedicated and productive in the educational system. HR also represents a significant investment in educational efforts. When managed well, HR can be a source of competitive strength for education. Strategically, HR must be viewed with the same context as financial, technological, and other resources that are managed in any organization. So, if successful ang HR sa pagkanang na ay select sa mga teachers, so they are really have a strong competitive strength for education. So, others magod is kanang bitong na ay kumuka ay parente or unsay tawag anak kanang na ay do sa luwag or kanang na ay what is the other term for that, ipa sud na bitaw biskan pa og dili siya dili siya kaadyo kanang na ay competent enough, mas mas deserve pa unta bitaw, but then mo lagi kailay na so manang gipasud or unsa. And then others ba na pabaka po na karon lagi nga ana mamalay mostly sa una panahon. Okay, so operational rule. Operational activities are both tactical and administrative in nature. Human resources management in this role would be of interest in compliance with equal employment opportunities and observation of labor laws, such as applicants must be oriented to organizations, supervisors must be trained, or wages and salaries must be administered. At the same time, a wide range of activities typically associated with the day-to-day management of people, as provided by laws and regulations, must be performed efficiently. So, manang as time nga na kuha na sa ka employee or worker, kailangan dyo pong i-train, agi og training, and then ihatag po ang ilahang wages or salaries. Wages and salaries. So, at the same time, napod sila ihatag po everyday nga task, right? Just like for example, you are an advisor or you are an in charge of that certain club, tele club, English club, or you are tele in charge. Okay. So, mauto siya ang rule sa human resource management. There are two strategic rule and operation rule. So, dili ra sila mag-end sa recruitment process, but as well as the development of that employee para effective and efficient as well. So functions of HR and education, apart from the strategic and operational rules, HR also has a set of functions of practices and methods to integrate and maintain the teaching staff in school or university. These functions must be practiced to ensure maximum output and achieve the goals of education optimally. HR functions in education sector described as follows. So, there are 5. First, we have staff maintenance, staff relations, procurement of staff, job performance reward, and staff development. So let's start first with staff maintenance, making the work environment conducive for workers. Pertinent practices include promotion and transfer motivation, staff safety, security, and health services. So, mano sila ang function sa HR. Staff maintenance. So, for example, married na si Ja, and then, kailangan niya gusto niya magpa-transfer. So, napapoy process na si Ja. And then, kanang na pwede pausap po na sa i-consider sa usa ka HR ingon na samot na if medyo na, and then nag-breastfeed, she is a nursing mother, and then na siya. And other security, health and services, staff safety. Okay. Staff relations, HR must help build a good communication network in school or university to enable workers to be constantly informed of the progress being made. This encouragement should be done by considering the feelings, interests, needs, and emotions of workers and treating them as such with fairness and respect. So, kailangan po na ingan ana na naadjud po'y kanang respect each employees na treating fairly. So iban nga kanang malagi nga kumukay kanang supervisor kanang grabe kayo og income anhangaw sa ka teacher. So grabe po niya og kanang sa pangalan na kalinga tagagpabor ingon ana, and then sa katong umpan is dili kay mo lagi di man lagi kanang not so kuan makajug income igo ra pod. So kailangan pod nga ang HR gyud ilahagyo mag-encourage gyud sila nga kailangan nga na treating fairness each employees. Staff development, there is a constant need to change through training and to improve and grow our competence. Following the ever-changing world, HR must diligently provide or give access to in-service training, conference, workshop, and seminars. So, naman ng NSET Kalingaw, every year conference, workshops, and seminars. Naman jud po ni. Case, procurement of staff. This function deals with obtaining people with appropriate and necessary skills, abilities, knowledge, and experience to fill the vacant teaching posts in schools or universities. So, usap mo ni sila nga if naay kanang naay vacant, ilahag ganing i-fill in itong mga bagong applicants. So, kailangan nilang i-hire if kanang if they pass the recruitment process. Kay naman siya mga retired, di ba? Mga teachers nga mga retired or na mga matay na kay asa manita padung. Okay, so mausa ni sila kakuan man ila ang procurement of staff. And then as well as kanang na, for example, appropriate necessary skills, abilities, and knowledge. So kailangan po promote sila based sa kailangan requirement, right? Just like for example, you should be a doctorate. Okay, so yun ana, or you should have finished your master's degree. You are a master's degree holder, not just a licensed teacher or what. Okay, so and then you should also kanang uban is kanang maagi palagi ranking ingon ana kay daghan man lagi pud ang nang-apply or gusto mo grab ang nga position, right? Okay, so job performance reward. In the educational reward sector, HR would be responsible to design and administer rewards for jobs performed by employees. So kailangan dyan ni si job appraisal kanang naay mudasig ka or mahatag pag rewards, like for example si ang nindot kayo nga imong giobserbahan. So asa ka principal or as a head nga nag-observe, nagkanda kag observation, you should recognize that teacher. Okay, para pod kanang na ma-happy siya, and then makaibaw siya nga wow, okay, very good ako nga kuan nga na I am really exemplary one among them, char daw. Okay, so ma-inspire pod. So, the impact of human resource management in education. So, during the last 50 years, the percentage of highly educated and skilled workers has increased dramatically, at least in developed countries. This is because industrialized countries invest a lot of resources in human resource in school, trying to create a solid base for their economic growth. They encourage human resource activities for students, such as various workshops or seminars for career guidance. Students are encouraged to research or write essay papers on various topics that will ignite their interest in different areas of expertise. By exploring various possibilities through these essays or paper assignments, they take their first steps into finding what they are really good at. So, daghan na jud kaadjong mga educated karon, and then mga skilled workers samot na kay libre na jud ang college, right? And then napoy TESDA. So, reachable na jud kaadyo ang schooling ron. Not unlike before nga elementary ra jud mostly ang mga sauna. Okay, so karon pod is nindot na gyud. Okay, so the need to apply human resources management in schools is significantly recognized. Human resources in school are plenty. Hence, it becomes very important to effectively manage them. So, samot na karon kay natay K-12 kutob, di ba? Then, this is where HR team plays an important role. Human resources management can help increasing student performance. So, mo tong gingon a while ago. So this happens due to the involvement and motivation of the teachers. So if you are a teacher, you are always encouraging your students, your learners to study more, to do this rightly or like that. So they really eager to listen, to participate in your discussion, to coordinate sa imong gusto or kuan. You are really inspired to learn more. Furthermore, human resource management also tries to make teachers more efficient. Efficient teachers help in better development of students. So as time goes by karon nga na bo naman jud nga ato ang mga student ron is kanang naay grabe kayo sa gadget, lisod jud kayo tudloan samot nga nagkantag pandemic. It is really challenging to us teachers. So that's why we really think of ways nga ma-observe ginila ang lessons. Kay karon mga estudyante lisod na jud, grabe na jud napay grade 8 nga dili na di pa makabasa, na grade 7 nga di pa kabasa, na grade 8 tugod sa 2 years nga walay class, walay face-to-face class. So ang module is very low nga kanang naay sa panganda ng way of delivering lessons. So di magaling makabasa anja ipamodule pag yun. So mo nang ubang mga teachers in public is nag door to door gyud sila nga pagbasa, pero lahi ra gyud og daghan kay mo nang sabay sila nga mag-study ngun ana, and then mas ma-inspired sila, mas ganado sila. Okay. So attention is also given hiring and retaining the best principal and business staff. These people are responsible for the administration of the school, so an efficient human resource management system would mean an efficient administration. So, ang pag-manage po sa mga principal po sa iyang mga teachers is maka-apekto sad, no? So, any problems between teachers are readily met due to human resources management. Proper training of teachers happens due to HRM. HRM pays attention to any shortcomings of students. The HR team identifies the reason for this, so once identified, trained teachers can then handle the problem. So, if ma-identified ang problem, for example, dahil kabasa, so a principal will conduct or will give remediation to those students, or suggest peer coaching every once a week or something like that. So dapat human resource management, let us see unsay recruitment process sa dapat. Dapat recruitment selection and placement or RSP system for public school teachers. So mo ni silang tawag sa ilahang HRM. The Recruitment Selection and Placement, or RSP, system is a core component of the overall strategic human resource management system of the Department of Education, ensuring that the organization and its manpower are able to respond to challenges and opportunities of the 21st century with a focus on the delivery of quality, accessible, relevant, and deliberating basic education. So this system includes policies and process and application, evaluation, selection, and appointment for teaching positions pursuant to the 1987 Constitution, the Administrative Code of 1987, and Civil Service Rules and Regulations. Okay, so maano sila ang mga facts. Frequently asked questions regarding sa recruitment process. So di gid siya lalim ang pag-apply sa DepEd sa public. Okay, I experienced already. So I've tried after I passed the board exam, and then grabe good ang process. Di good basta-basta. From passing those certificates and other documents online, and napaipasa sa school, 3 copies each. So if ni-apply ka for junior and senior, so 6 copies of your document. So lahi pa tong nai-upload nimo sa online. And then after that, there was an interview. And then after the interview, before the interview, aside sa documents nga gipass, we also took teaching demonstration, skill demonstration. Okay, then so next is the interview, and then the APT, English Proficiency Test. So I don't really hope I will be ma-appeal sa registered qualified applicant, since I'm a first timer. He was in try lang. So one is just so you can read later on. I will send it to our GC. So I will not read it one by one. Okay. So one is just J corresponding points. So from in the senior, we have here for academic and core. After education, 20 points. Experience, 50 points. Specialized training, 10 points. Interview, 15 points. Demonstration teaching, 20 points. Communication skills, 10 points. Portfolio outstanding achievements, 10 points. So, muna si siya sa klase ang kuan between junior and senior. So, in private Catholic institution, Bax 1 Tagbilaran is centralized in recruitment process. At Bax Tagbilaran Central Office will collect all the vacant position in each school. During the screening, all principal of Bax Tagbilaran is participating in said recruitment as well as school directors. They have scheduled the screening of all applicants in Bax 1 by major, and they are just the one who will distribute to the school that is vacant to those applicants past the recruitment process. So, unlike the Bax Taliban, they accepts and hires school to school, but the principal can recommend their applicant to other school if other school is really needing that certain applicant and wala ina-apply ito. Okay, so mao na siya dya, and then na po sila ipasa nga documents and na po teaching demonstration, interview, like that. But dali ra siya ang process compare sa public. Okay, so each had human resource management. Mana ni siya sa college. Okay, the Human Resource Development Division or HRDD main functions include recruitment, selection, appointment, performance evaluation, employee relations, and welfare services, leave administration, and other personnel benefits. The HRMD also plan and develop training programs for CHED that are geared to the needs of the individual as measured by the requirements of future, present, and probable future job. So naman po ingon ani ang public DepEd and then kanang sa private institution po, and then wala na siya ma-share kay kuan kanira ang na-research po and dawa nama ko'y copy, but then wala na sa private, but then wala sa na akong i-share. Okay, so mo ni si siya ang sa chat, of course. So napod ko yung na view before sa application process nila, deposit online nga mo ni sila ang ilahang mo na nagkinahanglan ningon ana, and then qualifications also online. So if you are qualified on that position, and then kuan, so you can apply it online, and then kita pud personally like that. So, Human Resource Management in Education. So, based sa Budapest International Research and Critics in Linguistics and Education Journal, okay, human resources are important aspects in every activity in an institution organization. Human resources, HR, sa maning pagkuha na, putod man eh, can function optimally if managed properly. The management is needed. Human resource management is a very important aspect in education process in general. Therefore, functions in the management of human resource must be carried out optimally so that needs relating to individual, corporate, organizational, or institutional goals can be achieved. Human resource management process related to the implementation of management functions or human resource management, which is directly submitted to the school education unit to be developed accordance with the potential of the school. So the scope of human resource management includes employee planning, employee procurement, employee development, promotion and transfer, employee dismissal, compensation, employee evaluation. So that needs to be done properly and correctly so that what is expected can be achieved, namely the availability of education staff needed with appropriate qualifications and abilities, and can carry out good and quality work. So, kailangan man mo sana recruit ka o kanang not qualified. So, qualified yun dapat mo to. Learning insight. So, therefore, all I can say is there are different ways, qualifications, requirements to some educational institutions. What matter under the recruitment process. But what matters is those recruited should be effective in the field so that the goals, vision, mission of the school will be achieved. Thus, attending trainings and seminars from time to time is highly recommended since change is constant and in order teachers will always be an effective one in the field. By that, producing of skillful, talented individuals and not just knowledgeable, we could surely produce and that could be effective in the community and globally as well. That is why human resource management is really important in the first place in educational institution. They should select employees well and could maintain the efficiency and effectivity of their employees. Here are my references. The end. Thank you so much for your time. God bless us all.